Hello, YouTube, and welcome back to my journey to the end. This is your girl Anna, and I'm going to take you through and show you a little bit around the town, and then we're going to go through a review of some of the stuff that I had from this week. It has been a week of some ups and downs, to say the least. So, one of the things that you may notice is my axolotls have changed color. Well, actually, I think I only had one of them last time. Um, but I realized that, and this is one of the downs, that the tank had a chunk edge in between it. And it wasn't very far of a chunk edge, but it was enough that I had my axolotls despawn on me. I know they didn't die because I never got the server message. They just ceased to exist. So I did find two gold ones to replace them, and we have Alina and Kelly. I let my daughter name the other one, so it is named Kelly. So let's give you a tour of what we have worked on. So, as you can see, we have found moss. That'll be in the video later. Because I've got a little azalea tree here, I decided to plant some stuff in front of the tank after I had to push the tank back. We've decorated our room a little bit more. We still have Nick and Cuddles here. And you'll notice we have 5 tridents. You'll also notice that I have some diamond armor on. So, yeah, we've managed to get some full enchanted diamond armor. We have expanded the fish tank, or the axolotl tank, back this way a little bit more. We've got some of the cracked obsidian down here that we've been using as the flooring here in the library. I'm going to see if I can't fill out this entire room. I'm going to have to do a lot more exploring, finding ruined portals to be able to do that. But it's a pretty good start. I may just cut it halfway through and do something else on this side. Haven't quite figured out. Another thing you'll note, I have pretty much all of this area here mapped out. And these are all level 1 maps. You can see the village. I'm actually probably going to want to go through and grab these maps and take them around because this isn't entirely accurate anymore. I have done some massive work on the village, and we're going to get ready to see that here in a little bit. You'll also notice this map here is a lot more explored. I do still need to do some stuff over here, but I kind of want to find a donkey first before I go through and explore this area here. Why a donkey instead of just a horse? Because I can put a saddle and chests on the donkey. I can't do that on the horse. So, in here we've got 3 chests hooked up into a furnace. This did not net me the achievement. I've got to go through and see. There's some weird thing where you like stack and the hopper first chest goes into a hopper that then goes into a chest that goes into another hopper that then goes into a chest and then goes finally into the hopper that's there. I'm almost wondering if I can't put them on either side, but I need more height. This is where I've been doing my furnace, like my smelting kind of area, and I just put the stuff in the chest. As you can see, I've gone through and we've gotten some materials. I have my little kelp setup has moved over here, and we still have our wall of things. So, building a base, diamond armor, and I haven't finished it yet, but map area will also be getting marked off here once I finish that one big map. And then I've added some new ones. So, we've got a librarian with mending, farm ender pearls, expand my base, which I've already started a little bit, upgrade the village, which I've also already started, find the nether fortress, and I still want to do the kelp farm. For the most part, I've been harvesting the kelp manually, putting it in the furnace and letting it go, and I've been getting a pretty decent stock up of it. But I would really like to automate that. So, I haven't done much more with the storage area. I've started to dig out some to expand it down, And it is about ready to be night, so yay timing. I think I had this happen last time. So let's rest real quick, and then we'll go up and explore the village in the daytime. Okay, so as we come over here, you'll probably start to see the first area. I have had to put this fence in to prevent villagers from wandering into my portion. You'll notice that there's a gatehouse and a bridge across the chasm. And yeah, we'll show you a little bit more of that as we get up to it, but that'll probably be one of the last areas we go to. We still have my little stairwell up here. I've kind of bricked in the front so it looks, I don't know, a little bit more like it belongs. You'll see I've added a wall on this side. I'm really leaning into kind of the castle, fortified townish kind of thing with this. Okay, we got this area up here. We've added in a tower here. There's not really anything in the tower. I don't think I even have. I think I did put a ladder up on this one to get up there. But there probably won't be anything in there. It's just going to be there. And you'll notice I started to switch out the roofs of all of the buildings. I haven't finished all of them, but I've gotten a decent amount of them. The main reason being I was having mobs spawn on the roofs and then get down and kill the villagers. So yeah. Oh, yay, we got a fisherman villager again. Here, we're going to trade with you because I'm going to lock you back into place. Okay, so, and we're going to need to rename you Roger, because we want Roger back. Roger unfortunately died to something, I have no idea what. He was a maxed out level 4 fishing trader that I had, and that's where I was building up a lot of emeralds. But he decided to wander off as I was expanding the village and met an untimely end. I don't know what killed him because I couldn't find it when I went to go figure it out, but yeah, he is no longer with us. So this is going to be a lighthouse kind of thing here, right next to the bay. I haven't figured out what I'm going to use for a light source yet, so that part isn't filled in. It's just glass up there right now. But eventually I'll get it, and we'll have a nice little lighthouse at the end here. I'm probably also going to clear this portion out, and basically end it at this this house here. Once again, because we're getting mobs spawning in this area, and I'm trying to limit the amount of those near the village, because I don't like zombies. Oh, you're out there. You can hang out there. I don't care. You can't get to my villagers from over there. We've had a little trail through here. We haven't done too much along this side here. That's kind of in progress. Over here we have I've fixed up the walls. I've actually added torches to the top of that. I think I may need to add some more lanterns right along the wall. I've also put in these leaves right here at the edge. I think it kind of adds a little bit of color to it, like hedges. We added a lightning rod down here. I've got a couple of them posted around the village now. Lightning strikes have been hitting pretty regularly. Come down here, I've also added another little tower here. Once again, it's kind of an empty tower. This one doesn't even have the floor up top, but it's mostly there for looks. I'm not really going to do much with it. And we've changed all the roofs down on this end. And then this here, we have a working gate out to our bridge. And I really like that gate setup. It's pretty easy to build. It is very much one of the ones you can find here on YouTube. Just look for 3x3 castle gate. The only difference that I have, and I'll actually take you guys up there to show you, is that I add a repeater up here, and I'll link a link to that video in the description so that you guys can kind of see where I got the inspiration for it. But yeah, the repeater up there, and it's just that one there. The rest is all redstone on the top. Is because the gate was kind of sticking without that in there, and it wouldn't smoothly come down. So you'd have like one here that was still up, or one here that was still up, or one here that was still up, and then all the rest of them wouldn't be down. It was pretty annoying. So we got that fixed. And we've kind of described some of the stuff. None of the building is on in the video you're getting ready to see. Yeah, it's been a week. So now that we've kind of showed you around, we'll get into that. So we started the week off with some exploration. We're still trying to find a sunken ship with some moss in it, as well as other goodies, and on our first kind of jaunt out to explore some of the area in between where we were at the last episode, we found one. This was actually our first shipwreck that had moss.
Yes.
So we got some moss.
Yes. Don't die. Don't die.
Ha 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 ha. Okay. We have to keep in mind those coordinates because, yep, but we got our moss. Yay, we got our moss. Oh, that makes me happy. Oh, oops, that's the way I just came. So we've done a lot more exploring around, and we're gonna see what we can discover. So far, I've been very happy with this seed. It's got a lot of neat stuff, and you're gonna see a little bit more of that later as we go through.
We got moss. We got moss. That makes me happy.
So
That makes me very happy.
I really want to do kind of an enchanted garden setup, like I did on the realm that I've got, and I need moss and glowberries to really accomplish that, because I want some of the azalea trees, and I like the glow vines. I'm really waiting for the finish of this Caves and Cliffs update, that part 2, because I would love to explore some of the lush caves. Those really interest me, probably more so than the deep dark. The deep dark is going to be kind of novel, but the lush caves are really much more what I'm looking forward to. Kind of brings into the magic and enchantment of Minecraft.
But we got moss. We got moss. Yay, we got moss. All I need is some glowberries, and we will be in business.
So next step was to finally fix our nether portal. So we got our map out, and we tracked it out. For whatever reason, the nether portal was spawning me over the ocean. So I built it where I built it, but the nether side wasn't really located that close. So we went through, we went underground. So this is at Y15 in the nether, and got it as close as we could to our base, and yep, it works. as you can see, we're back in our base. That done, we went on and did some more exploration.
What have we here? We have a amethyst. Yay. Okay. So, we want some shards, right? Let's see. Let's see if we can grab some of these.
So I hadn't tried mining these with Silk Touch before. I wanted some of the clusters for decoration. Also wanted some of the shards for making a telescope or looking glass. I really like the looking glass. It's been fairly useful since I do tend to do a lot of exploration. It allows me to kind of see further out what's going on. And eventually I'm going to come back and grab some of these blocks and use them for decoration. I just haven't figured out exactly what I want to use them for yet. Maybe I'll add them into my library with the cracked obsidian.
But I think we're going to leave it for right now.
But I haven't figured out what yet.
3 crystals. Let's see, grab 1 more crystal. Okay, so we got some shards. We got that. That is awesome.
And we did a lot more mining. On our way back, we decided to check to see if we had any librarians yet, and we did. And I got very excited. You're going to hear my daughter in the background a little bit in this part. How the hell did I get that lucky? How the hell did I get that lucky?
How lucky?
What's that book? What's that book? My first librarian! And that's the book! I got mending! I have unlimited mending, so you are getting a name tag, and then... yeah.
You're gonna get a lot of emeralds and spend the money.
Well, I'm gonna start stocking up on mending.
So I was pretty excited. Mending is kind of one of those must-have enchantments. And so getting it on my first librarian, I was pretty excited. This was one of the ups of the week, along with, you know, finding the tridents. But, yeah.
You're so lucky. How many four-leaf clovers have you had?
I don't know, but yeah.
You're also hearing a little bit of Phineas and Ferb in the background. That is one of my daughter's favorite shows. I try not to record while she's up, but sometimes I've got to.
Whee!
Minecraft.
Okay. Okay, do I have any more paper in here? I have some books. We will take the books.
So we gathered every single emerald that we had, what books we had, and we went about purchasing mending books and trying to name our librarian.
Okay, okay.
This is where things started to kind of go a little bit wonky.
There we go. There you are.
So, I'd only seen one librarian before. And so, I gave the one librarian that I'd seen a name. But there were two. And I named the wrong one.
You were not the one that was supposed to be named.
But while I was here, I grabbed 4 books, made some trades. You'll see, I'd made trades. That's going to factor in here in a little bit. So he came back with another name tag, Mendel and Roger. And then he jumped in front of the other
Wait,
guy.
what?
So he still did not get named.
You
So
are
he
annoying.
got renamed Roger. Went back, grabbed another name tag, and there we go. Right there. Mendel has a name. So went through, did a bunch more
That makes
trades,
me happy. Okay, so we need to get another blast furnace.
built up some emeralds, and then this happened. And that guy that I just passed there, he's going to come important here in a little bit. Maybe you caught something, maybe you didn't. I didn't catch it until I came through to edit. So I was trying to build up some of the trades to get various things, build up some emeralds, and I had some more paper to trade in to try to level up and see what that next book that Mendel had was. So after I bought this shovel, I went to go find Mendel. And this is where kind of all of that excitement and happiness from before started to drain away. Because I go up in the library, there's no Mendel. He should be at his job site right now. He's not here. Well, maybe he's just off wandering around in the village somewhere. So I look around a little bit. Nope, still no Mendel up here. Keep looking around.
Wait, where did my librarians go? Okay,
I explore quite a bit.
let's see.
There's Roger.
Oh, that's Roger.
He tried his hand at being a shepherd, eventually became a fisherman, and he was, I leveled him up to level 4. That was a pretty good profession for me because I do like to fish, and so I built up a lot of emeralds for that. But yeah, went back up here, looked to see if maybe he'd come up while I had my back turned. Nope, still no Mendel. So this is where I started going, like, basically house to house. Eventually, I got tired of going house to house. I logged out of this instance, made a copy of it, loaded that copy into Creative, and started running Test 4. In the process of running Test 4, Mendel showed up. And so I did kind of a Marco Polo kind of thing, running that command until I found I was like right on top of him, and we located Mendel. So where was Mendel?
No.
Was he hiding somewhere?
Go?
Is he like just trapped? Nope, not really. You're about ready to see this is about the point where I'd kind of gotten frustrated and was logged out of this instance. Looked, I think, in this house last. Yep. Nope, he wasn't there. Okay. I figure something weird had to have happened. He had to have, like, despawned or something. And that's why I went into Creative. Kind of wish you could do the Test 4 outside, like, while in survival. But no. Here was Mendel. Remember, I said he was going to come into important. Apparently, even though I had traded with him, he ended up switching professions. I didn't know that that glitch could happen, but it is a glitch. I've tried to recreate it and have failed every time that I have tried to recreate it. So, yeah, he just randomly decided to switch jobs. Wasn't that I named him anything, just did. So that was kind of a downer after the excitement. And that was all within the same, like, 2-hour block of playing. Yeah. So, Mendel, he lived well. He got eaten by a zombie. Maybe if you'd stayed a librarian, you wouldn't have been zombie food. So, I continued exploring. I failed once again to tame a wolf.
You don't want to be my friend. That's all right.
And this seed really has been very interesting. Exploring through, we've got kind of the continent that I'm staying on up at the top. There's another continent down below. And then there's the one off to the east where, you know, is pretty much the ice flats continent as of right now. So far, every bit of it that I've explored is white. But yeah, I've been enjoying this. And the fact that a good portion of this area here is all ocean, one makes exploring pretty fast. But it's fun. I kind of enjoy this whole sailing the seas to explore new lands thing. I don't know exactly why. It's just one of those things that ticks boxes in my soul to make me happy. So we explored down here, and yes, that is a mushroom island over there. I thought it was originally part of the mushroom island that I'd already found.
Okay, it's just a weird tree from sitting on a chunk edge. I think.
This is one of the weird glitchy things with Minecraft that kind of gets me, is like trees that form like this, where they're like two trees pretty much. They wouldn't form like that regularly, but because they're right on chunk edges, they kind of do weird things.
We've got more Mushroom Island over there. Let's go see if that's part of the one.
So it's two rare biomes,
That
really,
we already found.
because
Or it's two right next to each other.
this one was two right next to each other. It wasn't a continuation of the other one. I came up towards this shore and then rolled up. And then I found something else that was kind of unique and interesting for this seed, because I haven't had it happen before. And it's coming up here on the right.
Wait, is that another one? Are there two? Wait, okay, so that one. I don't remember it being on that side. Okay. Please don't give me mining fatigue. Please don't give me mining fatigue. Please don't give me mining fatigue. And is that another one way over there? Or is that in ruins? Because I thought the underwater monument that I knew about was over this way. Let's keep going to see. Because I thought it was
Creep
over
around
here
the
in
corner.
between.
Yep.
It is. So wait. Stop moving forward. So we got one there. And one there.
So yeah, two underwater monuments,
And
really
I
right
saw
next to each other.
something over this way.
So they're I'm going to have to explore
that one might
those.
just be ruins.
Gonna have
We're
to take
go
them on.
over this way because the structure was kind of the same. So there's two underwater monuments on the same map. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. Okay, so there was something this way. I don't see the lights, so it probably wasn't another underwater monument. But hey, there's a shipwreck.
So we did find another shipwreck, and we managed to get another treasure map. So I now have, all told, I think 3 Hearts of the Sea that we're going to have to turn into conduits, especially with the 2 underwater monuments here. That's something that's just going to have to happen. This one was actually a pretty useful sunken ship. The second chest had quite a bit of good resources in it. And yeah,
Okay, so
we've had some pretty good luck with this. Kind of counteracts the whole librarian thing, but yeah.
Okay. This one's on that mushroom island over there. We are not going to try to find you just right now, but you will be another adventure here soon.
So, I'd kind of mentioned finding the 5 tridents in the intro. Um, this this is where I found the first one. So, I was just out harvesting some kelp, and this has become a pretty regular occurrence. It's why having the nether portal where it was at was so horrible for me, because these guys spawn like crazy. I'd finally had diamond armor, and so we decided to take one on. And this is the first one I've killed successfully. And yep, we got a trident. We got a trident. Ha, yes. Okay. And then we get hit by another one. And this was pretty much the regular occurrence. I was having 2 of these guys spawn in this area on the way to and from the nether portal. Well, mainly from constantly. But I got a second drop.
Did we just get 2 of them? We just got 2 tridents. Oh,
There's
if
another
only I had the
YouTuber out
mending
there.
librarian still. If only I still had the mending librarian.
There's
Oh well.
there's a
Hold on to
YouTuber out
those.
there, Sigils, who does Camp Minecraft. If you get a chance,
Later.
check it
Let's
out.
go get
It's a pretty unique SMMP with a lot of really fun people. First 2 seasons a lot better than the third one so far.
Villager tower over there.
And so we'd continued on with our explorations, and I was finally feeling brave enough to take one of these on. I didn't really want Bad Omen yet, but I wanted the bottles of enchanting to build up some levels to do some enchanting. So we decided we were going to take this one on as we found it. I'm also still trying to build up Dark Oak. You saw from the intro, I've done most of the roofs with spruce. I would prefer doing Dark Oak for those, just because I think it works better with the unstripped spruce logs. But I haven't had any luck so far. So, we took this one down. I still don't have a diamond sword, we just took him out with an axe. I think considering the Johnny illagers, that's kind of a fun little bit. Tried to hide behind a door here, but went too far forward, so I still got struck by the arrow. But we took him down, and so far, I haven't ticked below half a heart, so we're feeling pretty good. Also haven't ran into a captain, though that changes right about here. I ended up having to go to the Mushroom Island to get some milk to take that away before I went back to my village. And yeah, I may come back to this one. I may take it down for the Dark Oak. I'm still debating on that. You're going to hear my daughter here in a little bit, trying to give me some advice. She's very good at trying to give advice. It's not always the best advice in the world, but yeah, is what it is. So
I don't have feather falling.
we've had a lot of fun exploring this, and we'll see kind of where things go from here. Yeah, it's... I'm really liking this seed. I'm liking how this is going. We're going to have to continue on and
risk it.
work towards...
More
That's
of our
where we're at. We, our next steps, I think, are going to be to explore the nether, see if we can't find that stronghold, maybe dig up some netherite and switch this from diamond to netherite. But thank you for joining me on this episode, and if you've liked what you'd seen, or just to give me a little bit of a help out, if you could hit that like and subscribe button, I would greatly appreciate it. And until next time, have an excellent day.